Hello, my Eggy peeps. It is time to break down every band at 48:48 in under 10 minutes. So there's 20 bands. I'm going to try to get it done in under 10 minutes, and that means we got to get right to it. So I have in my formerly nicotine-stained hands the first two bands. Coming in at number 20, Golden Oak. They're an indie soul folk band from Portland, Maine, fronted by a couple of siblings, Zach and Lena Kendall. They do a 10-song reflection of the emotional and physical impacts of the climate crisis. That's number 20, Golden Oak from Portland, Maine. Coming in at number 19 is a band called Armchair Boogie from Madison, Wisconsin. They are a bluegrass, folk, and blues funk group. I'm going to link to their song below called Liquor Store, which is an official YouTube video. So check that out. Number 19, Armchair Boogie from Madison, Wisconsin. Coming in at number 18 is a good one, Rasta Rafiki. These guys are a reggae band from Morgantown, West Virginia, which I find very interesting. A reggae band from West Virginia. I've checked them out. Pretty hot stuff. They have a whole album that I'm going to link to below on YouTube, so check that out. 6 members in the band, formed in 1989. Number 18, Rasta Rafiki. All right, coming in at number 17, my home smart speaker likes to say Suga Daisy, but I believe it's probably pronounced Sugar Daisy. We'll find out when we get down to West Virginia. They're not far away. They're from Bowling Green, Kentucky, formed in 2016. A couple of guys that apparently have known each other since they were little kids. Their song Space Cadet, which I'm linking to below, has over 2 million listens on Spotify. So check that out. Number 17 from Bowling Green, Kentucky, Sugar Daisy. And coming in at number 16, now here's a name that I like saying just because, and also if you know where the origins of this name comes from, then you kind of like it probably automatically. But it's number 16 from Washington, D.C., New Potato Caboose. New Potato Caboose formed in Washington, D.C. when they were in college 40 years ago. 40 years ago. That's a long time. And I have an entire show linked below for them at the Hamilton Theater in 2021. 7 members in the band recreating that classic sound that we all know and love. So yeah, number 16, New Potato Caboose. All right, coming in at number 15 is an artist named Lindsay Lou from Michigan. She was named NPR's 12 Best Live Performances in 2015. A soulful voice, a soulful voice, and a blend of Americana, folk, and bluegrass music. Lindsay Lou, Nothing Else Matters is the song that I'm linking to below on that. And counting down to number 14 is a big name, someone who's definitely a rising star, Karina Reichman. She's a bassist and a guitarist from Manhattan originally. I think she's moved to Nashville now. Linking to a song that's called All That You Wanted live in the description below, an official YouTube video from her. And she's got some affiliation with, I think, Joe Russo's Almost Dead and Marco Benevento and a few other artists like that. Debut album Joyride 2023. So that's 15, Lindsay Lou, and 14, Karina Reichman. My people. If you made it this far, I gotta thank you. And I gotta tell you that this video has been one of the most challenging things I've ever done when it comes to YouTube. And I'm not sure why. I had a different cut for every band. I had different camera angles, different outfits, all kinds of different stuff. I had drone footage, life lesson, never trust the local hard drive, always back stuff up. And so here we are. Now I'm out of time. The festival starts Thursday. It's a 2-day drive for us, so I have to leave tomorrow. And therefore, I'm going to cram the rest of this video in. It's still going to be in under 10 minutes, but it's not going to be as exciting and titillating as it might have been. With that said, check out my Eggy necklace. Number 13, coming in at number 13, is a guy from I have notes right here. I'm just trying to do it from memory. A guy from Chapel Hill, North Carolina, who went viral in 2019 by putting on a Sasquatch outfit and playing saxophone. So he is Sax Squatch, and he'll be taking the stage and doing some cover songs. Number 13, Sax Squatch. All right, the next one is my favorite. The reason that I'm going to the festival, the reason I'm doing this video, and something that if you're not aware of, you'll be very happy that you checked out. But if you're watching this video now, you're probably aware of them. Eggy, Eggy, Eggy. Eggy, Eggy, Eggy. The best band that's going to be there for sure, without a doubt. You got Alex Bailey on drums, Jake Brownstein on guitar, Donnie Batat on keyboards, and Mike Goodman on bass. Support from CJ and Nick and Dan and all of their fans. They make a connection with their fans that, you know, I can't speak it to other bands, but I know that Eggy and their fans are pretty like tight. So hop on board, check them out. Eggy, number 12 at 4848, the hidden gem, next year's headliner, let's hope. All right, that's it. Eggy, number 12. Eggy, Eggy, Eggy. Number 11 on the list is Chris Jacobs. Chris Jacobs is from Baltimore, Maryland. Been around since the year 2000. Part of the band Neville Jacobs Band, which released an album in 2017. I'll be linking to his video under the big top below. That's Chris Jacobs, number 11 on the 4848 list. Number 10 on this list is a collaboration between two bands, Kanika Moore and a band called Tauk, T-A-U-K. You can look up the band name and see why they named it that. They're from Oyster Bay, New York, and you would think they're like, it's probably near Montauk, and so there's probably that too, I don't know. But Kanika Moore and Tauk have hooked up to make Tauk More, number 10 on the list for 4848. 5 members in the band, and we're going to link to the song STFU down below. Official YouTube video from Tauk More, STFU. Number 10. Number 9 on the list from the poster from the event. So I'm going in order of whatever is on the poster from the bottom to the top. And number 9 in order is a band out of San Francisco called the Brothers Comatose. Great name, Brothers Comatose. Formed in 2009, 5-piece bluegrass band. Let's see, I'm going to link to their song Modern Day Sinners below. I checked them out, they're pretty good. I think we're going to like them a lot. They're known for their lively performances and have released several albums, according to their bio. So that's the Brothers Comatose, number 9. All right, here's one I think I'm really going to like too. If you're my age, you're already thinking a different word when I say the name, but it's hip abduction, the hip abduction. If my hip gets abducted, I hope it gets replaced. I could use a hip abduction right about now. So they're from St. Petersburg, Florida, formed in 2010, 5 members in the band. I listened to some of their stuff. They have a kind of a tropical sound, so that's going to be fun. And it says here they're known for their dynamic live performances. Wonder what that really is going to mean. I'm linking to Live from Red Rocks. Holiday and Daydreamer are the 2 songs, Live from Red Rocks in 2021. Hip Abduction. Hip Abduction, number 8. Number 7 on this list comes in as a band that probably doesn't need a whole lot of introduction. We're talking about Spafford. Their bio says they're from Arizona, formed in 2009. 4 members. Rock, funk, jazz. So there's a saxophone in there. That ought to be fun. I wouldn't mind knowing how to say the drummer's last name. It's spelled T-K-A-C-H-Y-K. I'm guessing it's Kachik, but it could be anything. Leaving the Light On, Leave the Light On is the song I'm going to link to below. And I listened to a little bit of that, but I'm saving it for the festival because I don't know any Spafford songs, and I'm going to be hearing them for the first time pretty much live. So I'm keeping it fresh, but that's number 7, Spafford. All right, coming in at a hot number 8. Coming in at a hot number 6. because we just did number 7, is the Gray Boy All-Stars. And I have in my notes here, brassy, because they're brassy. I was checking them out, and they're really good. Coming from San Diego, California, so that's quite a ways away. Maybe they're on tour and they're already out this way, but if not, man, that's a big haul for a band. 5 members. They've toured extensively throughout the United States, says their bio. I'm linking to the song Happy Friends by the Gray Boy All-Stars, number 6. Down below, the Gray Boy All-Stars. Ought to be a good time. And we have number 5. We're in the top 5 now. Another band from California, the California Honey Drops, hailing from Oakland, California. Formed in 2007, a retro soul band, not neo soul, mind you, but retro soul. 5 members, drawing on multiple genres. Let's see what they are. Oh, I know. New Orleans Second Line. Gonna have to go home tonight and check out some New Orleans Second Line, see what that's all about before I make it to 4848 on Thursday. Formed in the subway systems of Oakland, says their bio. Very interesting. Multi-instrumentalist leads the band. He plays trumpet and guitar. I'm going to link to the song Long Way live down below. So that's the California Honey Drops from California, number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have another band with an origin in California. No longer based in California as far as I know, but origins in California. Number 4, Molly Tuttle and the Golden Highway. The band was formed in 2022, and the research I did says that Molly Tuttle moved to Nashville once she started to really get some traction in the music world. And this is going to be exciting. It's not a video without my phone going off at least once. Recognized for her exceptional flat-picking, clawhammer, and cross-picking guitar skills. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. I'm not sure I've ever seen clawhammer-style guitar before. Influenced by Alison Krauss. And also in her bio, it says that she's award-winning in that she was the first woman to win the Bluegrass Guitar Player of the Year award in 2017. She won it again in 2018, and she also was named the Americana Musician Instrumentalist of the Year. So I love a good instrumental, and let's hope that we can catch a couple of those. Number 4 on the list, Molly Tuttle and the Golden Highway. All right, there are only 3 bands left, and I think we all know which one we're waiting for. But we already went by them. They were billed as number 12. Number three on the list, right up at the top of the poster there, an 8-piece soul band from Birmingham, Alabama, formed in 2012. St. Paul and the Broken Bones. You've got a saxophone, a trumpet, keyboards, trombone, bass guitar, and drums. What else do you need? Call Me is the song that I'm linking to below. They give me kind of an Alabama Shakes vibe, so I'm going to be looking forward to checking that out. St. Paul and the Broken Bones. The song is called Call Me, linked below. Number 3 on our 4848 list. Number 2 on our list. The next to top is a 4-piece American psychedelic rock band from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. 40 years ago, 40, in 1983 they were formed. That gives me a moment of pause. It's great to see bands that have been around for 40 years. They're going to perform their entire album, Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots, Part 1. And linked below, I have the remastered HD version of Do You Realize? Which, if you don't realize that hearing it HD remastered is probably the best you've ever heard it. Kind of a good time. So check out that link below. Do You Realize? The Flaming Lips. And now, our number 1 big draw at 4848 this year. Apparently the reason people are driving from all over the country to get there, so I'm going to have to make sure I'm paying close attention, because I've never heard of them. Or I shouldn't say never heard of them, I've never heard them. Green Sky Bluegrass, a 5-piece American bluegrass jam band from Kalamazoo, Michigan, formed in mid-2000. So that doesn't sound that long ago, but that was 25 years ago almost, so that's quite a while. It says here the band has grown from 3 to 5 members, and I'm pulling this stuff off of Wikipedia and their web pages and things like that. And this is kind of cool. It says they like to mix an acoustic stomp of a string band with some rule-breaking spirit. I'm always up for some rule-breaking spirit. And very appropriately, the song that I've linked to below is called Stress Dreams. I don't know about you, but anytime you're leading up to a big trip, sometimes you get a little stressed out before you leave, making sure you got everything ready and all that. So yeah, having some stress dreams these last couple of days, getting ready for 4848. And number 1 on our list, Green Sky Bluegrass. So that's it. If you stayed for the whole thing, I appreciate you sticking around. Really helps the algorithm. And if you are at 4848, I'm not hard to find. Walk up to me, say hello. I'd love to talk to you. I want to meet everybody and just, have a good time. So with that, 4848, every band at 4848 in under however many minutes it took. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.